a land of deep, ancient magic, immense mineral wealth, and abundant opportunities for mischief. Welcome to Adventures in Erytham. We enter Erytham at a time in history when your imagination is more powerful than you'd think. Welcome back to A Rogue, a Monk and a Cat. I'm your Dungeon Master Marco, and I am joined today by our rogue,
Torax,
our monk,
Althea,
and our cat,
Felix de Felicis, a little fox.
a little fox.
I'm foxy.
Okay. Let's do a quick recap of what happened last episode. Honestly, it was a mess. You guys tried killing everything that you could.
We were true murder hobos.
You really were. So you guys were continuing your travels with the dwarf, Jeremiah Black, and just trying to kill every little critter you could. You guys made it to the small town of Clifton, a small town on the cliffs, as the name probably suggests. Yeah, that's where the name comes from.
Wow.
And in the bar, you guys met an old friend of Jeremiah, Maggie Richardson, and she explained that she'd been having trouble with people vandalizing her farm and knocking her furniture about and just leaving a big old mess that she hasn't been able to figure out who's been doing that or catch them or anything like that. So you guys very valiantly offered to stand guard over her place and see what happens. And we ended off with you guys encountering some animated scarecrows in the fields, and we rolled initiative. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So let's just get a quick picture of where everyone is at the moment. Felix, you're inside.
Yeah.
You were chilling on the couch.
Yeah.
Althea, I think you just tackled the scarecrow,
I think so.
and it tried to grab it, but then it wriggled out, and so you're right next to one of the scarecrows. And Torax, I think you were just a bit
right behind. Was I?
Yeah, I think you might have gone along, so you're close. You're nearby.
Close by.
Yeah. Okay. So Torax, it's actually your turn first. So yeah, you've got this scarecrow in front of you. You've got some other ones that are in the field a little bit further in. What would you like to do?
So the perception check doesn't take up my attack rate, does it?
No.
You can do a perception
I'm just
check.
going to do a perception check
What
to
do
see.
you-
We'll just see how many enemies there
Sure.
are.
Give me a roll. Remember, you're in the cornfield, so you're going to try to see.
What do you call that? Reroll or what?
No, I say call it.
Yeah, 20.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You can obviously see the one that's right in front of you that had a bit of a tussle with Althea. You can see through the swaying corn stalks, you can see two more figures that are moving towards you guys. And you can also hear, but not see, movement inside the small cottage as well. You hear some rustling and banging around.
Felix is the man. I reckon, how close is the one next to Althea?
They're right next to each other.
How close am I to them?
Probably about 30 feet, I'd say.
30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna move over and attack the
Attack the scarecrow?
Yeah.
Go for it.
And since she's close, if I got to roll to attack first, but I would get a sneak attack. It didn't roll at all. Oh, jeez. It just plonked in place.
What are you attacking with? What are you attacking with though?
A rapier, so in total it was 9.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just checking if you're using, because if you use your daggers, you'd get the 2 attacks.
Oh, I'm using no.
Okay, so yeah, you miss. You just swing at it. You miss. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action or anything like that?
I'm going to dash and disengage or hide. No, I'm all good for now.
Okay, sure. Felix, it's your turn.
Do I hear any of this?
Give me a perception check to see how aware you are.
6.
You hear like some noise, but you're not sure what's going on.
Okay, so I'm just sitting there humming. I might go over to the window, have a look outside.
Like you can definitely hear, because they would have made some noise like running through the fields, and you hear the sound of like a rapier flashing through the air and like chopping off a little corn stalk.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Basically, I don't want you to just sit inside and do nothing.
Cool. So I'm going to go outside and move towards them, I guess, with dash action, if that's what's needed.
Sure. Yeah. So you can use a dash to get within range of them. Do you want to do anything with a bonus action or anything like that?
If I can see Althea, I'm going to wink at her.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah. You can catch a glimpse of her through the console.
Hey, how you doing?
Do I
You
see
have
that?
bardic inspiration now?
I don't know if a wink is really the most inspiring thing at the moment.
Okay, fine.
You'd barely be able to see that through the corn, but you know.
Dark vision.
We
Yeah,
do.
sure.
I
That's-
wave my mage paw at her and be like, "Hi, how you doing?"
Althea, you see the dashing vision of a cat sauntering through the corn towards you, and you get the feeling that everything's going to be all right.
Yeah.
And
So that's a d6, by the way, that you get to add.
Yeah.
To my attack roll? Or...
I think it,
I think
Damage.
attack, saving throw, anything like
Oh,
that.
so I can choose, actually.
Yeah, so
yeah, but
it's
not damage. I
not
think.
damage.
okay.
No. I think you can get a feature where you can do that later, but you
Yeah.
don't have that at the moment.
Like,
But yeah, you only need to decide that you want to use it once
Oh.
you've rolled badly,
Yeah,
so
okay.
you can save it until then.
right.
Cool. So yeah, you see this cat and you feel like, yeah, everything's going to be all right. And right at that moment, the scarecrow slashes at you with his gnarled claws of these old branches. And that is going to be a 15 doesn't hit, does it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Miss.
He
Yay.
slashes at you, manages to just like catch your cloak a little bit, but you just manage to dodge out the way completely.
Whatever.
The other scarecrows rush in from the field around you guys. They're going to use dash actions to get within range of everyone
Working on business.
at this turn. Yeah, so they're not going to be able to do anything right now. Inside the house, you guys hear a hell of a clattering and a banging going on. Like, Trox, with that perception check that you had, that was so bloody good. You can hear there's like wooden objects that are smashing against each other and like cloth that's rustling around. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Althea,
Okay.
your turn.
So there's only one scarecrow that's in my range.
The other two have like gotten towards you guys as well, so they're
Alright,
they're
okay.
within
Attacking
about 10
range.
feet of you
Okay.
guys now.
Um,
But yeah, there's the one right next to you.
okay. So what I'll do is I'll do flurry of blows
Hell yeah.
on the one that tried to hit me.
Okay.
And it's just like, no. Okay.
Yeah, roll a bunch of damage.
Okay.
Well, attack roll, sorry.
just damage, That's not good.
You can add the d6.
I'll add that d6.
What did you get?
Well,
I got a 7.
plus your attack bonus, and then
Oh yeah, flip. What's that up to 6?
13.
That's 13.
I'd probably, you might need to
Is
go.
13 hits?
It does.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
even
then I'll hit them.
Yep.
There we go. So yeah.
So one hits. Do you want to roll all of your attack rolls at once? and then all of your
Is it
damage
all?
at once.
Is it? Do I roll for all three? Yeah.
It's up to you. Otherwise, we can do attack roll damage.
No,
But
I'll roll for all three.
sure.
Okay, that's a 10, so 16, and then 19.
19.
So
Yeah.
they're all hit. Okay.
Wait, do you get 3 or 4 attacks?
I think it's after you take the attack action on your turn to make 2 extra, so it's 3. So
And you get your bonus action.
So the first one is the attack action, and then it gives me 2 as a bonus action.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So all 3 of those hit. Roll damage for them.
Roll 4. Okay.
Nice.
8.
Uh-huh.
The first one. 6 on the second, and 6 again.
And
Sick.
6
3
again.
damage.
Yeah, man.
Pretty good.
You just pummel this scarecrow. There's like, you're just like punching his chest, and there's just way too much give compared to like a normal person because he's just filled with hay.
Just going through it every time.
Oh, okay.
Just fully shove your fist through his chest.
More hollow than your punching bags.
And he just looks, from the very limited expression that you can get from this like torn sack for his head, just looks completely aghast at what's happening to his body. Cool, yeah, great turn. He's still standing,
That's
but
terrible.
very badly damaged. There's bits of hay falling out on the
Thank
ground.
goodness.
Cool. Yeah. Althea, that's your turn. Torax, we're back to you. So you've got the scarecrow that's right next to
Yep.
Althea.
How
You've got
close
the
are the
other.
other 2 scarecrows?
They're like within 10 feet, so they're really close.
No, they're not within 5 feet of sneak attack, but...
Well, you've got the one that's next to Althea, which you can.
Yeah,
You
no,
sneak attack.
Probably,
Yeah.
I'll probably, well, if I get a good roll, I'm going to go attack.
What are you attacking with? Your rapier again?
Actually, we will go the dagger.
Sure. So then you can make the offhand attack as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, so that definitely hits, so 23.
Yeah, sorry, that actually misses on the scarecrow. Yep, so that one hits.
It's like thunder. Oh my god.
So it's a D4.
D4 for the dagger and the.
I'll use my sneak attack on this one.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and then 2d6. I'm going to borrow someone else's d6. Plus a... so
Plus-
that's usually a 3 for my dex, but because I'm zombified, it's the other one, correct?
You can use your strength.
Then it's a 3!
Yeah.
That's a bad roll on the sneak attack.
I've got 2 1s.
Oh,
So
brutal.
that's... this one's 8.
8 in total,
8
including
in
all
total, including everything.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
He's thinking of
You like stab into this scarecrow, but you just manage to hit one of the holes that Althea's already punched through with her fist, so it doesn't really do as much
I'm going to
damage
go
as
for
it
my
should.
second.
Yeah, so you can do the
yeah.
offhand attack as well.
Please, come on, surely. No, 14.
14 hits, and remember it's just a d4. You don't get to add your modifier to the damage for offhand attack.
Surely.
Huzzah.
What'd you get?
L1.
Yep. Cool.
Darn.
You tickle this scarecrow with your dagger.
I tickle his crap.
Felix, your turn.
Okay.
So you've got one scarecrow that's pretty badly injured, and then the other 2.
They're 10 feet away from them?
Yeah, so they're about 10 feet away from Althea and Torax, and you're probably about 10 feet away from them in the other direction.
How far are they from each other?
Probably about 10 feet as well. They would have come from
I'm gonna cast
slightly opposite
Shatter
directions.
between them.
Okay, what does that do?
They have to do a Constitution saving throw, and if they fail, they take 3d8 thunder damage.
And on a success, is it just half damage or no damage?
Half damage.
Okay, yep, roll the damage for you.
Can I get some d8s?
I've got some over here that you can borrow.
Yep.
Have you got enough?
Oh,
Yep. Okay, wait.
pretty good.
What's 8 plus 3? That's
6. 14.
Yeah, 14. 14 damage.
14 damage? Okay, so they've got
On
to do
both.
con saves. What's the DC on that?
The DC 13. I get a higher DC. Why is it so low?
It's based on your
Oh yeah.
charisma
Okay.
and your proficiency bonus.
Oh, then it should be 14 then. Because my proficiency is +1, right?
You guys are what, level 3 at the moment?
Yeah.
So it should be +2.
Okay, 15.
No, it's 8 plus proficiency plus charisma.
Then it is
Sure.
13. Why is it 8 plus?
I don't know.
Isn't it like with all the other ones? It's 10 plus.
I don't know. That's
okay,
how
it's
this,
13.
Yeah.
Did they make the saving throws or not?
So you guys see one of these scarecrows. What exactly does Shatter do? Like, is it what kind of
Okay,
damage?
sure. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from the point you choose within range. They take thunder damage, so it is like sound.
Yeah. Okay. You see one of these scarecrows is like running towards you guys, and then there's just this thunderous clap behind him, and he clutches his bag head as his the bag gets like ripped around where the ears would be, and he sort of like crouches down in pain for a sec. The other one takes some damage but seems more fine.
Okay.
That just made me think of the thunderous clap as his ass.
The second scarecrow negates the thunderous clap by clapping his ass cheeks, and
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They have big booties.
Luckily, I can't be charmed, so we're all good.
And then as my bonus action, I just turn to Torox and be like, you could do better next round. And yeah, you get bardic inspiration.
I don't know if that's inspiration. That was pretty.
it sounds a little bit passive aggressive.
You got it, chum.
Cool. You use your action, your bonus action, so you're all good for your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. So, scarecrows are going to make some attacks. 2 of them are going to make attacks on... we're going to get... Oh, I missed that one. It actually has... Yeah, they have 2 attacks. So the one that is already really badly damaged is going to make some attacks on Althea.
So rude.
One of those is going to hit for... that's only 4 damage.
Okay.
So he takes 2 slashes at you with his claws. You negate the first one, but then he gets you with a backhand on the second one and slashes you across your face. The second one, so one of the ones that, the one that succeeded on the Constitution saving throw, that is still fine, turns its head towards you, Felix, having realized that you were the origin of this sound, the clapper. Yeah. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh gosh, I'm not wise.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Cool.
That was so loud.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to wait for that car to go past. It's still going.
I've got some runes down here.
Bloody
Nat
hell.
20.
Nat 20. This scarecrow just stops and just slowly turns its head towards you, and through these gashes in the its cloth bag, you see these fiery, burning red flames where its eyes should be, and it stares deep into its soul, and it stares deep into your soul, and you just stare him down again, and he just kind of awkwardly. When you look at someone and then you realize that they're looking at you, and then you just you look away and you're like, oh, wasn't supposed to be looking at you. Yeah.
Guys, I think this might just be a very antisocial djinn.
The third one is going to make some attacks on Torax. Yeah, cool. So once again, he misses one attack, but he hits the other attack. And that's only 4 damage for you as well, as he just slashes across your chest. Those are the scarecrows. And once again, you guys hear an escalating noise inside. You hear a window shattering. You hear the crack of wood as something splinters open. But still, you guys can't see what's going on there because you're outside in the fields at the moment. Althea, what would you like to do?
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, yeah.
Isn't it Torax first?
Alex first.
Because you were last and the scarecrows were second last.
Oh, my turn already. Wow.
Yep.
That's how bad my initiative was. I don't know who's going. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll
Can your bonus actions be on other people? The attacks, yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can be.
Wait, what do you mean, sorry?
The one you used before, I forgot what it
Yeah, the
called.
flurry of blows.
Mm.
But because I get 2 attacks anyway, I get 1.
Oh, okay.
And then I can do another action, another flurries of
So I
bonus
think
action.
this guy's close.
Yeah, so, because are the other scarecrows...
Yeah, that you can, like,
They're-
with your
they're
movement,
up
you
on
can
me,
get to
okay.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then, first attack, I'd just like to, like, slap
Yeah.
the one that I would, like, I wailed on
Yeah, sure.
earlier.
Yeah, give me an attack.
Okay. 14.
Hits.
Okay. Should I just-
Surprisingly, hay and cloth don't make good armor.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, so roll damage on that.
Oh, that's 8?
Tell me how you destroy this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just kind of like bitch slap him.
Yeah.
Like, bad scarecrow! No!
Does he just fall apart, or is one of the ways that just goes... and he just poof?
Well, it's like you did slap him, but it's not the force of the slap that killed him. It's just the pure shame of being admonished in that way, and he just falls apart in a little
Good.
pile of shame.
Good. And then what I'll do is then I'll like turn to one of the other ones.
Uh huh.
And I'm like, you're next. And then for my bonus action, non-flurry of blows,
Yep.
just punch him.
Punch him. Yep.
Yeah.
Give me an attack roll again.
That is a 18.
Hits.
8.
Oh, jeez.
Cool. So were you going for the one that succeeded on the saving throw or didn't succeed on the saving throw?
Which one looks more...
Didn't...
Yeah, the didn't one.
Sure. Yeah. So that was 8 damage.
Yeah, the one that looks like a brat. So, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Good turn. And now we're back to the top with Torax.
Oh, yeah.
So this one that just attacked you in the last turn was the one that Althea attacked now as well.
Okay.
So yeah, you've got one right next to you, and it is within 5 feet of Althea as well.
Alright. Can I add the bardic inspiration to the attack roll if it's too low?
Yes.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, but make the attack roll first and see
Yeah.
how good it is.
11.
Hits.
Oh. No need.
11 exactly hits.
Alright,
wow.
we're gonna go with another 6.
Yeah.
Thank you. Surely.
Oh, that is better.
Better.
Yeah.
4, 9, 12.
12 damage.
12 damage.
You give me your offhand attack as well.
Yeah.
You can add the d6.
I'm gonna add the d6. So that would be a 10. Oh, so if it would be a 10, I'm gonna get at least 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing this guy.
Yeah, so you don't really need to roll.
Yeah. So I'm guessing he's 1 hit away. So I got it. I got a 2, which is 12.
Yep. So that
The
hits. So
1 might be close.
roll damage.
Maybe not a 1. I need like a 2 or 3. 2.
Yay.
2 is exactly what you
Oh.
want.
There you go.
Tell me how you finish this thing.
So I stick the first. I don't go for a slash. I stick the
Yep.
first dagger in him.
Mm-hmm.
And I stick the second one right in his chest, and I just rip them outwards.
Oh, hell yeah. Cool. This thing bursts apart into hay. Cool, there's only one scarecrow left, and Felix, it's your turn. So this is the one that gave you the dirty glare and then back down.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna turn to him and be like, I really think that you just need to have a word with your psychologist, because bullying is a real problem in this continent, and it needs to be addressed, because I love you. I really do. And I know that you don't love me, but that's okay. I cast vicious mockery.
That is the most bizarre mockery that's...
No one has ever done that.
Your inspiration is kind of passive-aggressive, your mockery is sort of uplifting.
You cast vicious mockery, yet also bardic inspiration.
So what, this is a wisdom save, right?
I think... Yeah, wisdom.
Okay, yep. a single tear rolls down from his fiery eye, soaking into the cloth bag and leaving a little trail of sadness. Yeah, roll damage.
1. Honestly, it's very befitting.
The tear just makes his hay slightly soggy, and that's the extent of the damage.
Is he like within threatened area?
What do you mean?
Do I have to disengage to walk away from him?
Well, you were a bit away from him, so
Okay, then
as
I'd
long
like
as
to
you
go
didn't.
towards the house.
Cool.
Great decision.
You're going to go towards the house. So you've used your... is Vicious Mockery an action? Or a bonus action?
It's an action.
Okay, so you've used your action, you're going to use your movement to go back towards the
Yeah.
house. Do you want to use your bonus action for anything?
I think they both have bardic. Oh, you don't.
Sam used his.
I no longer do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think I'm just gonna save it in this case.
Yeah, save
yeah,
it.
so
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
can you do see how close is she to the house? Is she in the house now?
Well, you had to take a dash action to get...
Yeah.
Well, can you
So-
see what's in the house, like what's happened, maybe?
Oh yeah. Can I do a perception check? Can I
Sure,
see?
give me a perception check.
14.
14. You see one of the windows is smashed, and you can see the movement of a cabinet inside, like a big wooden dresser, is just sort of moving around.
Okay, I shout back to them. I guess this is kind of a Beauty and the Beast sort of situation. The house is turning on the host.
Cool. And that's all for your action, right? Cool. So Vicious Mockery gives disadvantage on the next attack, right?
One sec. My Bard College feature, you can use my Bardic Inspiration on damage.
Oh. I thought you only get that later, but yeah.
That's level
Cool.
3.
Level 3.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, my
Okay.
handwriting's too bad. I couldn't read it.
Okay, yeah.
we've managed up till now.
And yes, it does get. They do get disadvantage.
Cool.
Oh, sorry.
Is it just on
People
there?
attacking get
Yeah, yeah.
advantage.
Wait, which one is it?
Both ways?
Sorry, no, they get disadvantage on their next attack. So
Just
when
the-
they attack someone.
Ju-
yeah.
So the Scarecrow gets 2 attacks, so just get disadvantage on the one or on both? What does it say?
The attack turn? or
Just the next attack roll it makes
Oh, okay.
before the end of its next turn.
Okay. So the Scarecrow is going to just take 1 attack on each of you guys. So on Althea, it misses. On Thorax, it hits.
Does not have disadvantage on the roll?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, so sorry, that first roll was for Althea, so that would have missed. 'Cause
Either way.
yep, the 2 misses. And then, so the next one is not with disadvantage. Oh, that's a natural 1. Yep.
Nice.
It's just like swaying in the corn, just like drunkenly swinging at you guys.
Here in the back top loaders. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
Felix, you see there's a like a tea towel that comes flying out of the window. Yep, and it just comes flying towards you.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be like within 10 feet of you
Okay.
at the end of its turn. Just like whistling through the corn, flapping around and swishing. Yep, that's it for those things. Althea, it's your
Okay.
turn again.
I would like to punch the swaying sack.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's just very emotional right now.
That's 23.
Yep.
I think that hits. With 8 damage.
I think that's 4 fours in
Yeah.
a row.
You've been doing really
I know.
consistent damage. He like sways backwards, and as he comes forwards,
This
again,
dice
you
is
just clock him in
really
the
heavy,
face.
hey? Really heavy.
Weird, right?
Oh, that's weird. It's only heavy on one side.
Strange. And then I'll take my bonus action and attack him again.
Go for it.
But I'll like kick him, like in the crotch.
Sure.
This one. You know, and that's 18.
Yep, hits.
And
Don't forget you can add that
5.
d6.
Sure.
That's roll again, yeah.
Ooh, so
5 5 plus 6.
12.
12 in total?
5
Yes.
plus 6.
You just like fully
1 plus
sink
4.
your
1
foot
plus 4 is
in
5, then 5 plus 6 is 11.
11, my bad.
11?
I'm bad at math.
Yeah, you just like fully sink your foot into his groin. Like once again, it's just way softer than it should be on a normal one.
Your foot, it just gets
Weird.
stuck in.
Yeah. Torax, it's your turn.
So while
Trying to get my foot
I'm
unstuck.
stuck in the coin, I'm gonna roll to try and attack.
Go for it.
So it's 11.
There we go.
11 hits.
I'm gonna go with my rapier this time.
Uh-huh.
So that is, and because it's close, I get the sneak attack.
Yes, you do get, yeah. I mean, Althea's foot is literally inside his groin.
Sorry.
I'm very close to the scarecrow.
That's a
Oh,
good roll.
yeah.
That is 17.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Yeah.
So I think as I'm doing it, I go behind him, swipe his head off, and then I kick underneath, and so both together we just kick his crutch at the same time, and you just see his head on the floor, just opens his mouth, and then just dies.
Teamwork. Hell yeah. Cool. These scarecrows are no more. They barely scratched you guys, honestly. I think they hit like 3 times or something.
Yeah, they didn't hit a lot.
No.
And they all had 2 attacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
They roll bad.
We're just too good for you, Marco.
Pretty much, yeah.
I cast Vicious Mockery on the DM.
That's a natural 13 on my saving throw.
Shoot.
So, cool. Yeah. So yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
That was your action, sorry.
I'm gonna go scratch up that tea towel with my claws.
Sure. Give me. Yeah, just give me a regular attack roll.
Sure.
I was thinking of a grapple check because it's like whizzing around. But yeah.
What's that? 2. So 18.
18 hits.
Great. Brilliant. That's a 2 damage.
Cool. You just like catch this thing with a nail and just like rip the corner of it. You like undo the seam a bit.
Do I rip off the embroidered initials?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a little like HR that you just rip off and it just goes flying into the corn.
Who's the HR?
Human resources. You'll see what happens.
Oh,
I hate
everywhere.
human resources.
Damn those human resources people.
Yeah.
I know they're necessary, but...
They're on one end of the spectrum. They're terrible or good.
Yep, we're just roasting Sam right now. Cool. Yep. So you do that. Is there anything else you want to do with your movement, your action? I mean, you would have moved a little bit to get to the tea towel. Is there anything else you want to? Your bonus action.
Do I get an offhanded attack? Because
So you scratched it with your
claws.
with your claws. Yeah, you can get an offhand attack with that. I mean, they're the ultimate light weapon.
It's not gonna hit. 6.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's like just imagine like a cat, and then you're just waving this thing like above it, and it's trying to claw at it. That's exactly what's happening.
Kind of racist. Okay.
Yep.
Don't tempt me when I'm weak.
Hey, you chose to play a character that is basically an awakened cat, so
It's a wood cat.
I'm weak to these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. That's your turn. The scarecrows are dead. This tea towel is going to attack you, and you see another one zip through the window and fly towards you guys as well. It flies over your head and towards Torex and Althea. But this one that you attacked is going to try to attack you.
Wait, if it flies over my head, do I get
No, it's like
Ah.
above. Yeah. That's going to be an 18 to hit
hits?
for 6 damage.
That's a strong tea
It
towel.
just like coils itself up and then like whips you on the butt.
Oh.
They're out for the cheeks tonight.
Yeah. Those cheeks are dangerous. You got to watch for the clap. And yeah, the other tea towers are going to use a dash action to try to get closer to you two guys. So that's going to be it. And once again, you hear like crashing, and you hear another window break inside the house. Cool. That's going to be Althea.
Okay, so it's flying towards me.
Yeah, it'll be about 20-25 feet away from you at the moment.
What I'll do is I'll run towards it
Sure.
and just try and grab it out of the air.
You just want to grab it?
I just want to grab it.
Okay. Yeah. So you run towards it. Give me a grapple check. So yeah, that's athletics from you.
Athletics is that's not what I want. 18.
18, and this thing gets a natural 2. Yeah, you just grab it out of the air.
Nice. I'm just gonna hold it.
Cool.
Ultimate power move.
Oh, she's got a little bit of blood on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe the sweat off.
Nice. You hear the sounds of strong protest coming from this tea towel. It just sounds like squelchy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and squeeze it a bit harder.
Cool. Anything else you want to do with bonus action or anything like that?
Well, that was like what, 20 feet of my movement?
Yeah, about 25 feet of your movement.
I'd like to take the extra 20, run to the house or.
Sure. Yeah, just as close as you can get. Yeah.
With the towel in my hand.
Yeah.
You're like,
can...
Felix, why are you throwing things around? What's happening? Dude, right.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't me, but I'll take the credit for making things levitate, sure.
How much speed do you have, Alfie?
45.
That's honestly insane. Yeah, I think you'd catch up with
Jeez.
Felix.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's way beyond me now. I only have 5 feet of movement.
Yeah, but you weren't all the way up. You weren't next to them.
Oh, okay.
Escaped.
You were slightly
You
behind
stayed
us.
back. Yeah, because you never actually attacked them, like
Direct.
in melee range.
I did attack them, but
Yeah.
I did a lot of damage. Okay.
Yeah, no, you did. I'm just saying, not melee range.
One tier of no.
Cool. Torax, we're back to you. So Althea's zipped through the corn.
Yeah.
Just grabbed a tea
Am
towel.
I able to hit? If I go 30 feet, I'm still not within melee range. I don't think.
No, you're not going to be.
Well,
you
I'm
can
gonna
use
use
a use a bonus action to dash with your.
Well, I'm going to go
action.
move 30 feet and use my short bow.
Sure. What are you aiming for here?
I'm going. Is the tea towel still above Felix's?
Yeah, it's just slightly behind Felix, having just whipped it in the butt.
I'm gonna go to shoot it.
Sure, go for it.
I feel very uncomfortable with this. If he misses and hits me.
Yeah, if you miss dramatically, I might.
And so right behind. So yeah, I can use sneak as well.
Oh yeah.
Roll damage on me. He rolled
I
it
got
out.
that one.
Felix, give me a dex save.
Oh, that's actually pretty decent. Just full on dex.
Yeah,
Right, saving throw. 21.
Okay, yeah.
More
So
than enough.
you feel like you got whipped by this thing on the butt, so you start turning around, and you just see Torax aiming a bow straight at you and firing an arrow at you, and you just like duck down and feel the fletches of the arrow like skim over your head.
Like these little trails.
It's not my Begonian, but what the fuck?
The fletches on arrows are actually, they can be pretty sharp, so just take 1 damage from that.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
little trickle of blood.
Yep.
My beautiful white fur stained.
Is there anything you want to do with your bonus action?
I think I'd probably dash.
Yeah.
Sure. So you can get like past Felix with a dash.
Yeah.
You're just going to abandon, like almost shoot him and then just full on abandon him.
Yeah. I'm just getting, as I'm running back. Sorry.
Dope.
Apology not accepted.
Felix, it's your turn.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna disengage and keep going towards the house.
Sure.
And then
I'm gonna, again, shout towards Torox, who's a little ahead of me, and be like, okay, next time, aim better. I'm giving you this so you can aim better. You get Bardic Inspiration.
Nice. So you... Let me just think of the distances here. You can probably get to, like, the doorway of the house.
Okay, can I do a perception roll just to, like, see what's going on? If there's anybody maybe controlling the furniture, if they have little eyes and are singing, maybe?
Sure, it'll be a pretty easy perception check. Yeah.
Yep, that's 17.
17. You see there's a big dresser that's moving around. The wood's like creaking as it distorts itself into like kind of a waddling motion.
Yeah.
And you see a dining table that's like skipping around as well and like smashing into things. Yeah, that's what you see.
Is it like cursed or someone's controlling? That's what I'm not sure.
You can give me an Arcana check if you want, or
sure.
Arcana check.
I'm
Yeah,
not very
you
good
can
at
check.
Arcana, but I will. 0.
Oh, should let me do
Yeah,
that.
this seems like a natural occurrence.
Like, yeah.
Guys, I'm pretty
Nothing out of the
sure
ordinary
this is
here.
just a different kind of dog.
If it's got 4 legs, it's a doge.
Are we all in the house by now?
No, so
Is
Feel-
it Doge or Dodge?
No,
'Cause
because
I
she
always
went
thought it
past
was
you.
Dodge.
You're closer, so she's at the doorway.
Little-
He's at the doorway. You're pretty close behind, and then I'm close
Got it.
behind.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like,
Legit question though, the meme.
Pretty
How
sure
would
it's
you pronounce
doge.
Is it Doge?
It's Doge.
I don't like Doji.
I'm a meme connoisseur. It's a blessing and a curse. So.
Yeah.
Doge is dead, by the way.
Yeah, no, I realised
Yeah,
that as I
well
said
sad.
it, and I was like, oh no, what have I done? I've made a reference to a dead meme.
I know.
It's just
Well, no,
like
dead as in the dog
Grumpy
is
cat.
dead.
Grumpy
Oh,
Cat's
okay.
dead too.
Is he really?
Yeah, Grumpy
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah, Grumpy Cat died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're all
Um,
dead.
is it,
My whole childhood is dead.
so is
Grumpy
it,
Cat was actually Felix's one of best mates. Totally understood.
He was in my grade.
is it disrespectful to make memes about dead animals? I don't
Not
know.
at all if they're in good
No.
humour, but if you were like saying bad stuff, like just normally you wouldn't say.
Don't
That's
be
even worse.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be mean.
Don't speak ill of the dead. Be mean, not mean.
Words to live by. Okay, so where are we now? Whose turn is it?
Oh, my turn just finished.
Okay,
Mhm.
your turn just finished. This flying tea towel that you disengaged from is going to whiz back towards you and try to zip you on the butt again.
What a little whore.
Yeah, that's for sure going to hit. That's a 26.
Misses, actually.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
For 6 damage again.
That I don't take, yeah.
Just hits you on the same spot again as you're running away. The one that you're holding, Althea, is
Yeah.
going to try to escape.
Gosh.
So give me an athletics check again.
An athletics.
You got to beat a 13.
Is that,
Yeah, come down here.
yeah, then 20.
Yeah, sure. It like squirms. You just hold tight.
Yeah, I'm like, nope, not today.
Not today, bitch. Not today.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking, if something's grappled, can it still make attacks?
Yeah, with
Depends.
disadvantage.
The disadvantage?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, can try.
But I'm pretty sure it's an action to try and get free.
Yeah, that sounds right. Let's go with that. Cool.
Sounds about right.
We'll look up the rules later, but for now, that's what we're going with. So yeah, this thing squirms. You
Yeah.
just hold it tight.
I'm like, no.
Wipe some more sweat off
Yeah,
it.
like, no. Sort of fly out the air, so it's nice.
And yeah, it's your turn now, Alfie.
Ah, okay, great. So where am I? How close am I to the house?
You'd be like 20 feet away.
Okay, so I'm still far away.
You
Okay, well then I'll just.
You can get inside on this turn.
Yeah.
got 45 movement.
I
You
do.
can get like
I
up
know.
the stairs.
You can go through the house.
I'm just like
have a
really
tour.
lazy tonight. I'm like, okay.
Go in.
I'll use my movement to get into the house.
Sure.
Like maybe probably out, like just go right through it.
So you just grab this tea towel. You're not doing anything. So okay, you're gonna use your movement to get into the house.
Get into the house.
Yep.
Check out what's happening. see that there's a dancing table.
Yep.
And immediately suggest that we should set the house on fire.
No, this is...
I can do that.
No, this is, Jeremiah's friend's house.
If you're not there, you cannot be the moral high ground. I'll suggest we set it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I'll do is I'll hold up the tea towel,
Yep.
stare at the table, and be like, tell me what's happening, or the tea towel gets it. And
You're saying this to the table?
to the table.
Okay.
And I'm threateningly holding my fist up to the tea towel.
Give me an intimidation check.
Table cowers in fear.
It's 7. Yeah.
The table stops skipping around and like it doesn't have a head or anything, but you get the sense that it like turns to face you
Yeah.
and just stares at you. And the dresser just stops as well and like
Looks
like
at me.
waddles towards you.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Then I'll be like, I guess he gets it. And then I'd like to hit it twice.
You're just
Yeah.
gonna
Just go like
punch.
this.
I use my action and my bonus action too.
Go for it. You can attack with advantage
Oh, as well.
because you're holding it. Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, so that was that was exactly the same roll. So the first one's a 17.
That misses.
What? It's
Yep.
in my hand.
It like twists away and like
Just like, whoa.
Hello.
it manages to like pull your hand to the side a bit, so you just like swish past and punch
I
the
get
air.
scared by my own punch. I'm like, no, whoa.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Okay, then the second one also advantage. What the fuck?
Another 11.
Definitely weighted.
Okay, what's 4 plus 6?
20.
20. Does
20
that
hits.
hit?
Yes,
Okay.
that hits.
20.
Yeah. Roll damage on that.
Yeah, wow. 8.
8.
That's all I got.
Cool. You punch this thing, and it definitely feels like, I don't know, it's hurt, but like at the same time, it's a piece of cloth. It doesn't seem like you've done as much damage as your punches normally do. Yeah.
Be a punch in my own hand.
But yeah, honestly, you should be scared of the power of your own punch.
Yeah, I was there, that's why.
Yeah.
I was like, shouldn't I?
Yeah. If you punch yourself and you hurt yourself, does that mean?
I'm pretty sure.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's an auto crit.
No. No, but
Zing.
apart from the rules of D&D, just kind of in general, if you punch yourself and it hurts, does that mean you're strong or you're weak?
Depends.
I think you have weak constitution and high strength. So both.
A little bit where. You always, if you're trying to get something and you're just going with it, like some people when they punch their face, it's going to hurt regardless how soft it is.
Like when you try to pull up the duvet, but it's a really heavy duvet, and then
And you
it
just like
slips, and you
Or
like,
just anything, if you're trying to open a jar or anything and you let go and just
how
cut
are you
yourself off.
opening jars?
I realised jar was not a good option.
Yeah.
Trying to pickle out of
me,
the
it's
jar. There you
more
go.
with like opening Doritos or something, and it's just
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
want
like-
to open.
Once again, how are you opening
Oh,
Doritos?
no,
Like you
you-
punch
like,
yourself in the
No,
face.
but then you're just accidentally ripping the whole bag and they all go on the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
And that's when you punch yourself in the face.
Yeah, like,
On purpose,
How
like.
could I?
Yeah, it's an emotional punch to the face.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so Althea has punched her own hand containing a cloth. Torax, it's your turn. So you're just outside at the moment. You can come in
Yep,
to
I'm
the
going to come in.
cottage.
I'm going to roll a perception check.
What would you like to be
I'm
perceiving?
going to see if I can see anything else besides the moving furniture.
Sure.
Oh, do I have...
There's probably a ceiling there.
Is the ceiling moving?
Damn it.
I think you should stop rolling on that.
Yeah, you can roll in my
Hmm.
turn.
Be the slidey
It's
boy.
bringing me flashbacks. What is perception? It's
Wisdom.
an 8.
8. I mean, yeah, you just see the furniture crashing around. You feel a bit of a breeze coming in from the smashed windows.
All right.
The moon-
Quite nice.
The moon glistens above the coastal town of Clifton.
I'm going to try with my daggers attack Like, 'cause you're just holding this thing in your hand, aren't you? It's just like-
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah. I'm
I
probably.
can just see you rolling on one
I'm
again.
probably gonna stab you in the hand. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty dumb. I'm really strong and just out of it.
Yeah,
So-
I will warn you, if you roll like a natural one, you're going to do damage to
Oh,
it.
100%.
Well, I mean, I have a high dex. Oh, whew.
18.
18 hits.
Oh, so its AC is 18. 17 didn't hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
we
wonder.
know.
So going with the and why not? I'm gonna go all out with a sneak attack.
We'll keep that one.
Yeah. Math.
Yes,
11.
Nice.
11 damage?
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah, you slash this thing.
I'm going to try attack again with my other digger.
Go for it.
Just in my hand.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
like, you do still have that body inspiration, don't you?
Did you roll a natural one?
Mhm. You're healthy. You're healthy. It's gonna be a light freak.
Oh, God.
It's like a
Althea,
needle.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to roll a dex save, and this is going to be important.
It's a 10.
Do you have your body?
I do. Wow. It is 15.
15. Torax, you slash down on this towel, and you manage to like slash a corner off.
Yeah.
And then you go in with your second dagger, left-handed. So you're. Wait, is Torax left-handed or right-handed?
Ambidextrous.
Well, that's a bit of a cop-out.
Well, let me know. It's ambidextrous.
You swing down with your less coordinated hand, and collide with Althea's own hand, and you fully sever her pinky and ring finger.
Oh, shit!
What?
The
I
fuck?
can fix this.
Can you?
I think so.
I hope so.
I'm just like, what the hell, dude? And well, I'm just gonna take the tea towel and wrap the bleeding. Still holding it. I knew I was the reason.
Actually, so good.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. That's Torax's turn.
Is she not going to take damage, or I like cut off her pinky?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Roll damage on that.
Why
Just a
did you
D4.
do
So
Well, no, you got to be a realist. You got to cut off your pinky. I'm
I'm
fine.
strong. I'm fine, guys. This is fine.
Yeah. No, I kind of just forgot about
Two.
damage. So thanks. for
2,
reminding me.
okay.
Yeah. One for each finger.
Okay, at least we know what a thing is worth.
Yeah,
Yep.
just 2.
Okay, Felix, it's your
I
turn.
can't do this. Okay.
Yeah, so sorry, you just passed me the Cure Wounds card. To
Yeah.
read. Cure Wounds essentially just like if you've got a cut or something, that cut will like
Okay,
heal up.
but my pinky
But-
and stuff is still there, right?
They're lying on the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick them up.
It's not just
What
a
are you
wound;
saying?
it's they're fully severed.
I'm gonna pick them up and I'm just gonna stick them there. That's very sticky. I'm just gonna hold it there. I'm gonna take the tea towel.
Where's DJ?
Yeah, definitely keep it in-
Where's DJ when we need him?
Right, man?
Yeah,
Somebody-
Felix, it's your turn. So Cure Wounds isn't going to work, but
For
Cure,
reference, DJ is our friend that's a paramedic.
yeah.
I was talking about it. Wiki wiki, but okay.
Yeah, we need some music for this.
So Felix, you can cast Cure Wounds on Althea, but it's not going to magically reattach her fingers again, but it will heal her a bit.
I'm fine for now.
Okay.
But can I put my fingers on ice or something?
I mean, you can
Just
do.
stuff them into your pockets or
I'm
something.
dead, okay? Let's just get on with it. I'm dead.
We'll get them attached when we're in a restaurant.
What was the guy's name again? Who did this to me?
Oh, John.
I was
John.
gonna say Jack Black.
John will hook you up. He's gonna put them on, and they're gonna be backwards. So every time you do a fist, these two just curl up like horns.
It's gonna be so easy for holding things. You can hold 2 knives. One on the inside.
I'll just pick up my
You can now
fingers
triple wield.
and just stuff them somewhere.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Felix, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run upstairs and try and get as far as upstairs as I can. I'm gonna
this is not an upstairs kind of house.
You said there wasn't upstairs last
No,
time.
I didn't. I said there were 2 rooms. So there's basically like the bedroom, and there's like the kind of a room with like a hearth and a table. and
Okay, I'm
stuff
gonna
like
go
that.
into the bedroom.
Sure.
Do I have to do a dash action for that, or?
No, it's a pretty small place. You can get in
Okay, then I'd like to look over my shoulder at the dude that attacked me, and I'm
there.
gonna.
Oh yeah, sorry. He's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell back at him. You know,
You're just being such a wet rag about this.
Right.
He, as you run away, he like just like whips you on the shoulder for 7
Mhm.
damage.
7.
7 damage. Yep.
Holy shit!
And then succeeds on his wisdom saving throw.
That little bitch, honestly. That little
Yeah.
bitch.
Which is surprising because I'll tell you now, T-Tails, not that wise.
No.
Are you sure you beat a 13? I mean, it's a pretty high DC, certainly.
Yeah, you got a 15.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into that room. I'd like to do a perception check on what I see.
Go for it.
14.
You see the old lady, Maggie Richardson. She's like all like curled up in her bed.
Is she sleeping?
She's sleeping.
Through all of this.
Hold on.
This only happens when she is asleep. As soon as she wakes up, like, she never sees him. I reckon
Yeah,
you can't wake
Yeah,
up.
nothing happens.
Wake
I'm
up.
just gonna bonus action healing word myself.
Go for it.
Okay. I am now back on 8 hit points.
That's nice.
Oh wow,
Yes.
we're really down.
I'm a
Okay.
little cat, and you've been whipping me mercilessly. I'm not really into BDSM.
Althea, give me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Because she's
Because-
bleeding out. Because I'm bleeding out.
Is this? That is not.
No,
That's
it's
not-
That's
Like
why.
something's wrong.
You need to beat a 19.
Okay.
What did you get? What did you have?
That disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
15.
Okay, so as Torax slashes off some of your fingers, this towel escapes.
You were helping my blood.
I need you.
It's a bloody tail now.
Yeah, I'm soaked in blood.
And okay, so the one towel is going to attack Felix again. It's very persistent, and it's going to hit you for 5 damage. Now the dining table is going to rear up and try to hit Torax. That's going to be
He's still a healthy boy.
Yeah.
a 14.
Really?
Does a 14 hit?
Oh, gee. I
14.
thought you damaged everyone. Ah!
Well, we'll get to
when
that
my
in a sec.
AC is 14, does that hit or not?
Yeah, so that hits.
So luckily I'm 15. It's 14. That's like 2
You
dice.
take 8 damage as this thing like smashes down onto you, and it's gonna hit you again.
How can it hit me again? We just.
It's got a multi-attack.
Hits you again.
Um, It's gonna hit you again for 9 damage this time. Althea,
Yes.
Well, I'm about to die as well.
the dresser is gonna go for you. That's gonna miss the first one, and that's a crit on the second one.
How much health do you have?
I have 15 at the moment.
15.
Yeah. This is
all
not
these
going to
people
end
are
well.
attacking us for a lot of damage.
There's a lot of dice
How does
going
it?
on
How
there.
does it attack? How does the dresser attack you?
Alright, I'll roll damage first, and then
Full on body slam.
that's 19 damage. So this thing, like, it has 2 doors that open up. It opens up both doors and just like leans forward and fully like just like crushes your head. in
Like
its
slaps
doors.
its cheeks.
Literally.
Just crushes your head in the door and you collapse on the ground
Yeah. So
unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Yep.
Bleeding. Very mad. I just look very angry.
Yep. Torax, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Because there's now 2 towels, a dining table, and a dress table.
Yep.
And I'm on 5 and she's on 3 health.
Can I have shouted to them that I think it's because of the dream that the lady is dreaming that this is happening?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
I reckon I'm gonna. It would be really funny to wake her up. I'm gonna. Because if I run to go, I don't know what to
I
do.
can heal.
Yeah, but I would take a
Opportunity attack, I know.
More than one.
more than one.
Well, depending on where you want to run to.
Ah, you're gonna kill me again. Oh well. Let's disengage and run to the woman.
Sure. Can you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you want to disengage and you want to run through the door into the other room.
Yeah.
Can you use your cunning action to disengage, or is that not a thing?
I can.
Cool. So you can do that, and then you've still got your action if you want to do something with your action.
Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna shake her to wake her up.
Give me just give me a strength check.
Roll strength or athletics?
Yeah, you can do athletics if you have proficiency in that.
19.
19 was exactly what you needed.
Oh my goodness.
I rolled a wisdom save for her as well, so that's, yeah, to set the DC. You shake this woman, and her eyes fly open as she looks at you, kind of confused, you know, in that state that you are when someone just wakes you up spontaneously. And you hear the crash of the dining table and the dresser in the other room falling down, and the soft cloth like thump of 2 tea towels hitting the ground. And this lady looks up at you, dazed and confused. You guys are...
Pretty sure that's the song as well. I mean,
It is. And Dazed is confused with the burger I had recently at Varsity, Burger of the Month. Anyway, lovely segue.
Is it alcoholic?
No,
Oh.
it was
How do
made
you
of
get a-
hemp.
Oh, that's,
Hemp bun, hemp aioli.
that's interesting.
It was a vegan burger as well.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
But the hemp bit doesn't get you high.
I know, because hemp isn't...
Hemp is
Yeah.
nice.
Anyway. Okay, so yeah, so you've woken up this person. Felix, it's your turn. You're basically out of combat, but the only thing that's going on at the moment is Althea is unconscious. So if you want to do anything about that... you can.
I'm not sure. I think we can let her die as well.
Cool.
Yo, John, hook me up, boy.
Yeah,
You can have her fingers that make nice potions.
I'm just gonna cure wounds her. So which one's the D8? That one. I'm gonna second level cure wounds her. You get 5 back.
But let you know it's better than nothing.
Did you roll 2 ones?
2 ones.
Wow. Yeah, so Althea, you
I'm
pop
awake.
back up.
Oh, like, whoa.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are out of combat now. You've just woken up poor Maggie.
Poor Maggie.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So what's going on?
So I reckon I'm just gonna say, it was you the whole time.
What are you talking about?
Does she poop her pants? Because I feel like that'd be a
I
very scary
think I'm
thing
just
to wake
gonna
up
look
to.
to Felix and be like, you're doing the talking.
Alright. I walk up to her, put my paw on her knee, and just say, I think we just need to get you to a psychologist. It's pretty obvious that you've been having some very intense nightmares. And it's just healthier for you and your furniture to get professional help.
Never sleep again.
Give me...
I also know of a Russian sleep project you might be interested in.
Ooh. Give me an Arcana check first with advantage.
Thank God, advantage. Okay, don't
Not
worry
much
about it.
better. Not much better. 6. Oh, actually, no. I'm jack of all trades. 8.
Cool. So now that you're like you put your paw on her, you can tell that the magical energy that animated these things was coming from her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with an 8,
I knew that.
with an 8, you can't tell exactly what spell it is or anything like that. But yeah, give me a persuasion check as well.
Let's rip it out of it.
Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Not 1.
Ooh. She
I'm
punches
not
you.
going anywhere.
Well, these strings are just wastes of money.
I'll die on this farm.
Jeebus.
Oh, one of those.
Okay, I tag out with Alfia.
Oh.
You try this.
Okay, I'm gonna look around. First, be like, listen. Do you have some like needle and a string, like some cotton around?
Oh shit.
Around you, just like I know this is. Yeah, where's your sewing kit?
She looks at you for a second and says, I have a sewing kit in the other room.
Okay, yeah. I'll go fetch it now. As well, what did I want to do? I'm gonna ask her, like, listen, are you a magician or something? A sorcerer, maybe? Like, what's happening? Have the gods bestowed you with the ability to do things?
A magician?
Yes.
Do you realize how offensive that term is?
So you're a warlock?
I'm a wizard, thank you very much. I've worked hard to get where I am.
A what?
All these warlocks.
No,
So
no,
around
just
like,
Harry.
what the flip's a wizard, guys?
The wizards learn their craft, unlike me, who does it through natural charm and ability.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, failed your persuasion check.
I'm charming.
Give me a history check as well, Althea.
Seven.
Yeah, you're not sure why.
Yeah, she's old.
You're not sure why she would get offended by you calling her a magician.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely know why.
Magicians, wizards, same thing. I'm like, well, wizards wouldn't do this. Magicians, however.
I definitely tag out Althea.
As this lady gears up to say, you young people are so ignorant these days.
I go in and say, no, I understand. I have a friend. He's actually my brother. His name is Fred. His name is Fred. And he's studying to become a wizard. He recently learned his first cantrip. It only took him, like 18 months or something. So I definitely understand what you're going through.
She looks at you just very sadly.
Yeah, he's not the brightest. But I understand what you're going through. But it seems that you have been wasting your spell slots at night.
But wait, if she's asleep, is she not just infinitely recovering them?
Oh.
That's why there's so many animated objects. We get there. Oh, it's just the scarecrows. No, it's the towels. No, it's the dressing table. No, it's everything.
Give me a roll for meta.
Me or him?
Althea, sorry, Felix.
What do I add to matter? Just me?
I don't know, charisma? I don't know.
14.
Yeah, you're like Abed levels meta.
I love that. Okay. Can I start a documentary? I need a camera. And some microphones. Not these ones though.
Yeah, cool. She seems a bit confused about what these spell slots and long rests nonsense are.
I completely forgot about that. Oh, sure.
Cool. So yeah, you've got this confused old lady that's on your hands. She doesn't even know what's going on or why you guys are pestering her about removing her from her farm and...
Well, it's not even so much about removing you from your farm. It's just maybe you should take a day trip to somebody who's maybe not well versed in the art of magic, but well versed in the art of the mind.
So I think I'll be like, were you having a dream?
Yeah, I was having a dream of some sort. I don't know. I think there was a table. There was an open field. I don't know.
I think I'm just gonna smash my hands down. No tables.
She jumps back in fright and says, do you guys actually take the time to explain to her?
I think we will
what
eventually.
happened?
Yeah, we're just taking our time.
I'm just rummaging around for sewing kits.
Sure. Meanwhile, Torax and Felix can roll intimidation checks to see how much you terrify this poor lady.
Yeah.
I
before
don't
you-
want to intimidate her.
I'm pissed off. Luckily, my intimidation is -3.
Call her a magician. She won't like that.
2.
Cool. You're just
Call
kind
her
of.
a kid's magician.
Oh.
Like the party too. No.
You're like a party clown.
Cool. So you guys actually explain to her what's going on. Althea, you find a sewing kit.
Can I give her a help action for the medicine check she's about to do?
Well, you're in the other room. Althea, are you gonna just go ahead and?
We'll come back to the room. There's a wizard there. She
Well,
might,
you
she might know something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll walk in and sew my fingers in front of the lady.
Oh god, that's so rude. Just,
Give,
it's like blood spurting. Oh.
give me just a raw dexterity check with disadvantage.
Why? So.
Just don't roll lower than that.
So it was 8 + 6, 14.
Oh, that's not bad. You managed
What's
to.
your dex?
+6.
Jeez.
You managed to just like attach your fingers again, but they're just this like limp,
That's fine.
like they're just hanging off at a
Limp.
weird angle. And yeah,
I'll just wave in front of her. Your tea-towel did this to me.
she like you guys have explained what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So she
knows.
she apologizes profusely and says, "I'm so sorry," and just waves her hand, and your fingers like attach themselves again.
I'm just gonna go up to her and just put my hand on her shoulder, and she like starts smelling how off putting I am.
Can you fix
I'll
this?
give her a perception check for that. Yeah, I mean she smells you a bit. She reckons you're just like got bad BO.
Stinky.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not alive. Is that something you can fix?
And she's totally not going to get nightmares from
Yeah,
that.
she's like,
Yeah, we
great.
made it worse.
She stares up at you in shock and doesn't say anything for a while, and then says, "You need to get help."
So do you. This is what we're getting at. We all need emotional help and support.
She says, I'm really sorry. That's not the kind of thing that I can. That's some high level stuff there.
So you know about levels, but you don't know about
I'm gonna check for wise.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
decent.
Oh, but it's 16.
16. She says, like you stare her down for a bit. And she says, look, maybe I could read some books. I could try to figure out. It's more difficult to bring someone back when they're actually walking around like you are. I mean, maybe if you were just a corpse lying on the ground, I could.
We can totally kill him again.
No.
I'm thinking about it.
Double KO.
She says, but yeah, even if I could figure out how to exactly do that, the spell components you need are some pretty intense stuff. I don't have that lying around in my
Could
cottage.
you tell us what the spell components are? So we can maybe gather them for someone who's a bit higher ranking?
Well, to fix your problem in your situation, for the spell you need, like I said, I can't do that spell on my own, but the components you'd need, I think it's, off memory, some sort of diamonds or something. Like I said, I'm not exactly familiar with this sort of thing, but I think diamonds are involved.
And you're telling me that as a wizard, you don't have any diamonds lying around? I call bullshit.
Insight check again?
Yeah, okay. You can do an insight check. Felix, you can give me a perception check. And Althea, if you want to do either of
I'll
those.
check something. 7.
My fingers. Oh.
My fingers are working again, guys. Whoa.
So sorry, Torax, you got a 12.
16.
You see she looks like a little sad for a second, Torax. And Felix, you see that she's wearing a small wedding ring on her finger.
Alright, hand it over.
Okay, bro, okay.
The diamond.
Are you gonna make a hand it over?
No. Do you have any more rings like that?
She says, "This ring was given to me by my husband, Henry."
And you haven't tried to bring Henry back to life?
Fake
What
wizard.
kind of wife are you?
Fake news.
Fake news wife.
Give me an insult roll.
So just like vicious and
Intimidation.
Really, she should do a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. I'll give her a wisdom saving throw. She fails miserably.
Oh, shame.
She bursts into tears.
She takes 1 emotional damage.
Emotional trauma.
Whoa.
She bursts into tears, and through her sobs, you hear her try to explain, not all things can be fixed with spells. You can't always resurrect people when they die.
Okay, stop crying.
Yeah,
That's
that's like 1 out of 100 though.
What?
Okay, not to be like hell meta right now,
Whoa.
but on the resurrection table, if you roll a 0, the spell just fails.
You're thinking of reincarnation, aren't you?
Reincarnation, yeah.
Yeah, resurrection is different to reincarnation.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant, by the way.
Yeah, anyway, so no, that's, yeah. What, do you want to try to pester her for more information about what's going on with why you can't always resurrect people?
There's a lot of emotional baggage there.
I didn't know she was a frequent flyer.
What's that? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so I'm gonna piss her for more information. Why?
Yeah,
What?
give
What
me
is this?
give me a persuasion check with triple disadvantage.
Triple disadvantage.
Nat 20.
20.
6, not 6, not 8. Okay, so we're going with 6. Persuasion, you said.
Yeah.
11.
11. Yeah. Okay, that's actually pretty bad for triple disadvantage as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for triple
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Did I say that? What?
You said bad.
Sorry, I meant good. Yeah.
I'm proficient in persuasion. I'm very persuasive.
Cool. Yeah, she explains to you that through her tears again, resurrection can't bring people back that died of old age.
Oh, true.
So
A reincarnation, surely. Just find a druid.
I hear there's some great cream for that. You look like 10 years younger.
Yeah. It's got cute skin in it.
I'm not sure about reincarnation.
I heard dermatologists hate the woman that invented.
But yeah, so
Companies hate her.
with resurrection, any sort of mortal wound or illness or anything, totally fine. You can bring people back from that. But once they die of old age, that's it. You can't come back from that.
A real wizard would have killed them before they got old.
Yeah. Real
And then
wizards die young.
And then resurrected them.
Um,
I don't say that out loud, I just think it.
Yeah, Felix, give me a history check for that last comment.
Very appropriately, 3.
Yeah, real wizards die young.
Yeah.
Dope.
Live fast, die young. Wizards do it well.
Cool. Okay, so are you guys going to... What are you going to do with this old lady that's alone in her farmhouse?
Well, we helped her out.
Yeah, I mean, you've explained to her what the problem is.
We're almost dying, so...
She says that now that I know what's wrong, I guess I'll I don't know, I'll figure out a way to cope with it.
Yes. Sorry, I've heard before that wizards need to have access to the books that they study to be able to cast spells. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Maybe just lock those all away.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of spells that you know, when you practice them long enough, you just sort of know the spells.
Can you cast like forget on yourself? Is that a spell?
Maybe it'll help you
wait a
get over
couple
the death
ye-
of your husband as well.
Wait a couple of years, a great thing called dementia.
So true.
What?
It's gonna be very helpful.
She says, there's a wizard in Vistron, I believe, that's been doing some cutting-edge work with memory loss spells and, you know, that sort of thing. What's his name there? Gilderoy.
Lockhart? Oh, I've
Yes,
heard of him.
yes.
Yes,
Lockhart.
he used to teach at my school for like half a semester or something.
Yeah, he's been doing some cutting-edge research with obliviate spells and the like.
Gilder
Nice.
Lockhart.
Oh my god, alright.
Yeah, Gilderoy Lockhart.
Gilderoy, like steroid.
No,
Gilderoy Lockhart
Oh, Roy.
from
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
I don't know.
That's fine.
You
I
need to
probably
leave
is he
my
the,
house
is he the
right
crazy
now.
one with the curly hair?
It's more
He's
wavy
the one that cast the Obliviate spell on himself when he stole Ron's wand.
and backfired because it was a broken one.
What was that? The
Second. No, the second one.
Second.
Chamber of Secrets.
Ah, true,
Yeah.
true.
Yes. Yes.
Because they
Quite.
won the way
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Yeah,
My cousin would kill me.
and then he caused the rocks.
She's been to
He
Hogwarts
wanted
like
to
3
save
times
Ginny. Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
UK.
Basically, what happened there
Saved
is like a one-on-one D&D game where Harry was the player and like Ron and Gilderoy Lockhart were the NPCs. And then they got down there, and the DM was thinking, kind of balance this encounter, you know, just for the player. And then he was like, how do I kind of get rid of the other NPCs? And then boom, rock slide, and then Harry has to face them all alone.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect explanation.
We want to go back to the inn. Was it an inn or what do we say?
Yeah, you guys can head back to the inn.
Won't we kicked
Um,
out?
But
I would
let's.
say
No, you
Mr.
won't.
Black is pretty good with soul searching. You know, he's a sorcerer. He learned how to control his magical surges. Maybe he can teach you to control your magical surges during sleep. I mean, he hasn't set himself on fire during sleep once.
No, we know
always
of.
been.
Yet.
In the like 2 nights that you've
Yeah.
She nods and says that she'll go talk to Jeremiah in the morning. And you guys are going to head back to the inn then?
Yeah, I'm not
Mhm.
going back there. No.
Yeah, go take a nap.
Cool.
We all need to nap.
Yeah, so let's end it there. So you guys head back to the inn in the picturesque city of Clifton as the moon hangs low over the ocean. Waves crash gently against the cliffs. And it's once more a peaceful night after you guys have silenced the racket going on the Richardson farm. Yeah, let's end it there. So, Emily, how do we do outros?
You guys can hit us up on Instagram, where I actually do the art for that, and I've been trying out some new styles, and I feel like I finally landed on a style that actually kind of works.
Yeah, the art's really, it's like a
Really
little preview of, like a
Yeah.
little snippet of something that's going to be in the episode. It's
Yeah. Anyway, to follow us there, just search Erithum. That's ERRITHUM.
Yep, you can send us emails at, what's our email address? I've forgotten everything.
Erithum.podcast@gmail.com. We're also on Twitter at Erithum, same way.
Yep.
And yeah, just like, subscribe, whatever it is on your platform, just do that.
Yeah, tell all your nerdy friends about us. And we will catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.